Excited about the lighting. I'm kind of outside actually. Uh, it's kind of like an outside courtyard that's covered. Anyway, so I'm in Argentina today. They're having, I think it's just the bus drivers are on strike. It could be um, like train drivers, etc., or public transport. Anyway, they're on strike today. Yeah, they're striking about something. They're just doing it for one day. They've done it before a couple of months ago, and nothing's affected by that. Nothing's affected by that, and well, they're not doing things right. Look, so Argentina, the prices are going up. Yes, they're going up that much. For the Argentinians, probably a little bit, but actually, no, the price is not really high at all for anything. They're not high. The price is not high at all. Um, you're talking some things in some areas are more expensive than England for certain things, as an example. Um, but they, haven't those prices have always been like that. They're tourist destinations, like Bariloche, for instance, is a tourist destination. There's much better places to go. By the way, don't head for these tourist destinations because they're just so touristy and don't really have any real view of the country. Yeah. Anyway, so all the people here are under the impression that Argentina has no money and all that sort of stuff because that's what the government tells them. But they just bought 24 fighter jets off England for like over 300 million, sorry. Over 300 million. Are you joking? We're talking pounds now. We're not talking pesos. It's like about 320 trillion pesos. Unbelievable. Billion. 320 billion pesos. A lot of money, anyway. Um, yeah, a lot of money. So the government are buying things like that. And the people, they have no minimum wage. That's the issue. As far as I'm aware, they have no minimum wage. They have free universities, though. We don't have that in England. They have free education, of course, the same as most of the world, and they have free universities. So you go to university and get a degree for absolutely free in this country. Um, but a lot of people are severely lacking education. Depends on where you are in the country. Some places are highly intelligent people, and other places are just morons, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Um, lacking, lacking. But for instance, Mendoza, for instance, everyone I met was intelligent. Every single last person I met was intelligent. In Salta as well, there's a lot of drug problems that way. The further north you go, um, but yeah, then Patagonia. There's a lot of touristy areas that you want to stay away from because Patagonia is massive. Um, it's beautiful. You have to go to Patagonia and check it out. It's absolutely beautiful. All of Argentina is beautiful. Everyone should come here, check it out. It's an absolutely amazing country. It really is. So many spectacular things. I'm not really sure what's going on with their economy. They're all buying things as normal and carrying on as normal, from what I've seen. But prices have increased definitely. But they were just too cheap before. It was just too. They were. The price was just too low for many many things. So they're just going up to a normal sort of price. I think the problem is that some people aren't earning much money because it doesn't seem to be a minimum wage. There may be a minimum wage, but I'm not sure if there is or not. I don't believe there is. Um, I think that is a major issue, honestly, truthfully. But people do earn money and do go out spending. You see them in bars, you see them in restaurants. It's the normal. I'm in a place at the moment where there's not much tourists, not many tourists at all. Um, the tourists that are here are Argentinian, which, by the way, on my travels, I've met a lot of Argentinians on holiday or traveling, etc. Um, so, and in the Western civilization, like okay, places in Europe mostly, and like England, etc. We think that all of South America is third world. That is definitely not the case. It certainly is not the case for Argentina. Argentina, for me, so far, has been the most developed country in the whole of South America. The roads are much better than England, by the way. There's no potholes, etc. And their ability to drive is a lot worse. They don't follow the road rules as much. Depends on which city you're in, to be fair. Some places are better than others. Um, there seems to be a lack of train services or decent train services. Uh, but there's a bus service, coaches. It's a huge country, absolutely massive country. I took a bus the other day, uh, and because I like to see the country, you could fly, but then I really okay. This is my gripe. I hate queuing up, sorting out ticket stuff, queuing up, going to an airport, bucking in, putting all your luggage through like security, pretty much stripping off and to go through security, just to get on a plane, to fly somewhere else in the same country, to get off again, wait for your baggage, all that sort of stuff. You spend more time queuing up to get on the plane and getting off the plane you do actually on the plane. So it's just my gripe. I mean, I'd rather spend longer on a coach, and also on a coach, you get to see the country, you get to see the countryside, you get to see stuff that you're not traveling along by foot. I met some people on bikes that are traveling by bicycle, and that's a great idea. It takes them a long time, um, but that's a great idea. Or see, the problem with the car hire is it's really quite expensive to do that. It really is quite expensive to do that because you'd have to hire a car for many months, or you just hire a car in each town to go to the next town, etc. And when you're not returning to the same place, it becomes more expensive. Um, so yeah, I just take an autobus, coach, autobus. Anyway, and yeah, it's good to get to see the scenery, etc. And it's no hassle. It's not like, I mean, the longest one I took was um, 24 hours. 24 hours, and that was going from one side of the country to the other, across it, not up or down. And that was the longest one I took. And so I slept for at least 8 hours of that, at least 8 hours. Um, but the rest of the time, and it stops as well. You stop and get off and have coffees and go grab food. You always pack your rucksack with fucking food and shit as you do. And yeah, I got to see parts of the country I wasn't going to stop at all. I had no intention of stopping at. Um, yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, I don't really know what's going on with the economy here. It's not really big a deal as people seem to think, in my opinion, because I see Argentinians carrying on their normal life and yeah, they're biting the bullet because things are costing a little bit more here and there. But most of them, like here, people are earning money. And everywhere I've been, the ability to earn money is there for Argentinians. There's work available, there's job opportunities available, there's business opportunities available. I don't know exactly what's going on with people that don't do that, because there are people, you get in all countries, people who are begging, etc., can't be bothered to put the effort in or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know. I see it. People keep asking me this while I'm doing this video, but I don't really know. I have no idea. I do see prices have increased in 6 months. Definitely. Definitely. But not that dramatically. Not that dramatically. As an example, in Mendoza, there's a place that used to sell like a double hamburger with egg and all that sort of ham and cheese, yeah. Which is kind of like that's one of the things, a completo, like it's a egg, ham and cheese on you. Well, yeah. Instead of bacon. It's okay. Um, and and chips and a beer. And it was like 4,600. and now it's 5,300. So, and if you're thinking of like, now an easy conversion is, which is no good for us English or anyone that's not from America, but an easy conversion is 1,000 is $1 at the moment. So 1,000, like 1,000 is about 80 pence, you know. So a couple of quid. Things are cheap in general, you know, cheaper than England mostly. Mostly. Some things, like in Patagonia, like if you go to Bariloche, you're going to pay. Sometimes you can spend more than what you'd pay in England for things. Um, uh, don't go to Bariloche. Go to other places around there. Pick another town in Patagonia. Go there instead. I prefer that. I was in Bariloche twice. I had to go there a second time to catch a bus from there. But yeah, Patagonia is absolutely amazing. Look, Northern Andes, beautiful. Salta's beautiful. The whole of the country is beautiful. Mendoza's beautiful with the free wine as well, and it's beautiful, beautiful wine place. Amazing, Mendoza's. Cordoba's nice city, etc. Great for parties, etc. Normal city sort of behaviour, and you know, there's loads of hot springs all over the country. The scenery is amazing. There's mountains everywhere. Depends on which part of the country you're in, to be fair. And Patagonia is absolutely splendid, absolutely amazing views, amazing everything. But it will cost you more. Buenos Aires is a city. Go there for a weekend, maybe. It's good for going out clubbing, etc. And there's some stuff to see around there. But also it's an easy way to get to Montevideo. It costs 10,000 roughly on average, 10,000 pesos, which is £8 or something, to get a ferry over to Montevideo if you want to go there to Uruguay. I was going to say Uruguay, because but then Uruguay is really expensive, so bear that in mind. That's a really expensive place to go. Chile is quite expensive, but not as expensive as people make out, you know. But we're not going to talk about Chile. Talk about Argentina, and yeah, I don't know. I think, and then you can Buenos Aires, right? Santa Fe is a great place. I mean, the whole of Argentina, everywhere I've been, is absolutely amazing. Yes, they're being affected by the economy. Yes, they are, but they're just having to pay normal prices. I found this out, and I'm sure it's true across the whole of Argentina. Like their bills get subsidized, the gas, water, electric, all that sort of stuff gets subsidized by the government. England doesn't do that. No. Loads of things are better here than England by a long, 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 long way. There's nothing third world about it at all, I promise. They have everything you can possibly think of, the same as everywhere else. Different places are different, have better options for food, etc. Like for instance, like Mendoza, you have better options for I guess think of my eye trying to get it out. Mendoza have better barbecue, let's say barbecue, asado as they call it, grilled meats and stuff like that. It's kind of their speciality. The meat is really, really good in Argentina. Really, really good. Saying that, I've met a lot of vegetarians in Argentina. It's I don't know who's tricking them into that stupid idea. But anyway, it's just my opinion. Don't be upset by people having a different opinion, okay? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in the economy. I do know that a bus strike is not going to do anything. Not when the government just spent £300 million on some fighter jets that don't care about your stupid one day where you're not going to get paid for striking. It doesn't really affect anything. All these companies are private as well, and you're just hindering your job. Anyway, they're not going to. Yeah, the news, by the way, that's all it's been about all day. By the way, They don't seem to have anything else to talk about. Nothing important by the sounds of it. Anyway, yeah, it's all good. Argentinians love football, nothing but football. Love drinking mate. They like literally carry flasks around. They're drinking it all day long, and you know, imagine. Okay, so like English people are known for drinking tea. I don't drink tea, by the way, not normal tea, green tea, yes, but um, they, yeah, but they non-stop, and they have different varieties in different places. Like some places they drink it cold, some places they add sugar to it, some places they do it. It's called a ditte, I think it's ditte, rather than mate, where they add like orange juice to it instead of hot water. But mate is quite nice. But I wouldn't be drinking it all day long. I just drink it the same as I would a cup of coffee, which, by the way, is not a good idea to mix tea, drink coffee and mate, apparently. I've never tried it, but somebody said don't do that because it gives you the shits, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. Why would you drink one drink after the other anyway? Just drink when you're thirsty, I guess. Anyway, Argentina is a brilliant place. Come visit. I can't really explain the economy, although I was going to try and explain something. All the bus drivers across the whole country are on strike today. Doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me because I'm no rush to do anything, But I'm stuck in this place one day longer. I'm not stuck because of, but I'm here for one day longer than I would have been because I cannot go on to the next place until tomorrow. Okay, no problem. I think I'll show you my next place. Oh yeah, this video is a live video, but most of the time I upload things and they're like 3 days or 4 days or a week behind where I am. And I need to upload more videos, and a few of my videos that I did upload didn't upload, so I'm sorry for anyone that's actually following my adventures. Maybe like subscribe, like, all that sort of shit. Tell me what sort of stuff, content you'd like to see. Tell me what you'd like to see in Argentina. I've nearly completed it. For me, you can't complete the country. You could be here 20 years and not see everything. Honestly, truthfully. Unless every day you was going to a different town. And then you need to spend time there, so that wouldn't really work either. It's such a huge, huge, huge country. It is absolutely massive. It really is. It's a beautiful place. The people are generally nice. Generally nice. So a few people have a few gripes here and there. Depends on where you are. I will say this is kind of funny, by the way. The only place that anyone ever asked about the Falkland Islands was in Cordoba. And they got asked about that like 5 or 6 times. They all carried on about it. They were asking me. I'm like, look, come on. Why do these guys started off? And they don't even know the history. They don't even know what they're talking about anyway. So I had to Google it because obviously I was a child. So it was so long ago. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. They're friendly people. They're still nice and friendly. They're friendly people. Believe it or not, English people and Argentinians have so much in common. They really do. So, for many, many things. Many, many things. But yeah, come to Argentina. You'll love it, I promise. Anyway, be good to one another, okay? Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. Always.